Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. This is a third part to the series of looking at colour theory and how we can use colour theory and the primary colours to create a custom foundation, particularly focusing on black skin. I want every black woman that ever sits in my makeup chair or any professional makeup artist chair and feel confident. It's no big ask, but there's a big gap in the industry. I want to help makeup artists feel really confident in working on all skin tones. So this mini series is just that, helping everyone feel more confident using colour theory to empower them and have black women feel beautiful in their chair, never have to question, oh, do you carry my foundation? Can you do my makeup?
This has gone a bit earthy red, so I need to add more yellow to make it more caramel. We're going to make that a thing
of the past. There's a couple more of these in my IGTV, so feel free to head to my Instagram to see the start of this series. This is the lovely Hannah we see in front of us, and that's who we will be colour matching today. You were nominated, Hannah, by Nicole Davies, who I started the series on, so thank you, Nicole, for that. Let's get to it.
Looking at this picture, we can see Hannah is wearing foundation.
And what I really love about this picture is it shows quite a bit of skin. So it's not just the skin on her face it's showing a little bit of more body. So you can see the nuances, particularly in a deeper skin tone, you do see a more uneven tone. So it can be tricky to colour match because obviously you're seeing about 3 tones already just in this kind of neck area. And what's really important is to colour correct in areas, and you can see that there's a slightly warmer shade going around the outer parameter and something a little bit lighter here to really brighten any possible pigmentation. Generally you see around the mouth area there's a little bit darker, around the eyes, sometimes around the hairline. And any blemishes obviously do scar a deeper colour as well. I would say Hannah's got a more of a warmer to neutral complexion. I wouldn't say she's cool at all. It's a really rich skin tone she's got. I want to show you how you understand that in foundations. So I've got a few colours and products here. So I have, this is a MAC concealer palette, which I've customised. This is NW55. I've got a MAC concealer in NW50. Then I also have a Milk makeup concealer in the shade Espresso. And I wanted to show you how you can tell the undertones of all of these. Obviously it's in the name. NW is neutral warm in MAC language. NC is neutral cool.
Milk uses a different language, but this would be under an NC in MAC terms.
So you get the foundations. This is the NC55, and you swatch it all the way along. And that helps you kind of see and determine the undertone of the colour. Because as you swatch the colour, you kind of strip away the layers of it all. You only need a small amount. So you can see this has a much cooler undertone than these two. These are richer, there's a much more of a readiness to these. So that's what I'm looking at. And I would say, I mean, concealer and NW50 might be all right on Hannah, but probably the NW55 or even darker would be a good option colour-wise for her. Let's get mixing. I'm going to add my primary colours to the palette. I'm going to start off by mixing a real burnt umber, like a really dark orange, quite almost on the rusty sort of side. Need to use the other side for mixing. So I'm just warming up that yellow. I'm going to add a touch of blue just to darken it.
Red and a tiny bit more blue. I'm creating this quite dull orange. And then I'm separately going to mix. So I've done to cut that, come on. So it's almost quite like a reddy violet. I'm going to mix these two together. I'm going to need a lot more yellow in that. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to that. Blue. Some red. So yeah, green. Just mixing a lot more of an orange into that. A lot more yellow. Making a mess. Oh, oops. Right, it's beginning to get there. Just need all that yellow in it. Tiny bit of red. I'm going to mix that with this. I'm running out of space. I think we are as close as we're going to get without being here forever. There you go. This kept throwing me because I almost wanted to colour correct it when what it really needed is way more yellow than I instinctively thought. You can see it took a process, but it's kind of, yeah, it's all a learning curve, it's all playing, and obviously when you're working on against someone's skin tone, as soon as you place these colours on, they will, whatever isn't right shows up even more, so you can differentiate way more easily between the tones of what you're looking for, and it will just kind of almost scream out at you what it needs. So there you go. Another video done. As mentioned before, there's 2 more of these episodes on my IGTV, so feel free to follow me there also. Thank you so much, Hannah, as well. I hope you found this educational. Feel free to subscribe, and I will continue to pop these up on here weekly. And yeah, let me know what comments you have below, and until next time.